All right. So we're waiting for some people to get in here. I don't know if the audio should be working, but you're never 100% sure. So it looks like everything's good. Um, yeah, thank you guys for being here. Make sure you hit the like button as soon as you get in here, and we'll dive into some stuff. The audio's working, all good, all good. I can hear you. Good morning, Matt. Good morning. Thank you guys again for showing up today. I know, maybe I'm a little bit late. I wanted to go live somewhere around 6, honestly, but I got caught up in a couple of things when it comes to some Twitter things and, some different messages and emails and all that stuff. So, uh, actually, I'm getting caught up with something else. Well, this will be fine. If you guys want to join the Discord group, the link is down below to do that, to be a part of the Patreon and join the Discord group. Good morning, my brother. Good morning. From Nigeria, thank you for watching. Good morning, Matt, says Mr. P's A&E. Guys, make sure you hit that like button as soon as you get in here. That's the deal. Every time I go into a live stream or to a video, I hit the like button, as soon as possible. Now, what I wanted to talk about today was things that we kind of talk about pretty much every day, which would be Shiba Inu, Terra Luna Classic, mainly focused around Shiba Inu and that strengthening that community there. I put out a video. Thank you for hitting the like button. Bob Schaefer, thank you for hitting the like button. I appreciate that. But yeah, a lot of things of what we like to talk about, Shiba Inu, Terra Luna Classic, XRP, a lot of the crypto market. And I just want to really see the crypto market, run. How many live streams do you really watch, Matt? I watch some live streams here and there. I end up in Clay Bros live stream sometimes. Actually, a fair amount of times I end up in this live stream just because they're interesting, and he obviously has sort of the same mindset as me sometimes, where he's trying to be as transparent as possible and also hold these ecosystem devs accountable. So a lot of times I'm within different live streams, but not a crazy amount, because sometimes I really don't have the time to watch it, but sometimes I do have the time to listen to it, because since I have premium, I can close my phone and just listen to whatever is being said there. So mostly I'm watching videos. So if I watch a video, I like the video as soon as I get into there. But I guess good question. Treat token coming out soon, so that will take another part of SHIB away. Yeah, I would agree. I don't know how much it will take away from the SHIB community, because people are tired of what is happening within this ecosystem dev team, everything that they're building. And I'm tired of it. I'm sure you're tired of it. And yes, you will have some people that are just like, I just want to be a part of something that may have an ability to run, right? It's not about, for them, for that person, it's not about the community or the ecosystem dev team, really. It's not about that fight. It's just about their money, and that's all they care about. So if they put $100 in there, they want to turn $100 into 200, or 100 into 500. And if they have that opportunity with something that's brand new, they're going to do that. So that's where you take that risk, and you have to understand what will happen with that position as time goes on for that specific investor. For us, right, the people that care about the community and care about Shiba Inu as a whole and the growth of Shiba Inu, I feel as though we're not really just going to jump into a play just because it has a little bit of potential. Like, we want to see the support for the bigger picture, the king of this ecosystem or of this community. And if we don't see that support, we're just not going to support what you have to offer. Because Treat Token was really for the breeds, honestly. From what I understand about it, Treat Token was really about the breeds, and the breeds were supposed to get some sort of, benefit from it, some sort of benefit. I'm not saying that they were going to get, all the benefits. I think it was a reward token for them, basically for all of the hard work that they have done. And now we don't have the breeds anymore. So I don't know how that really works, honestly. You know what I mean? Hi, Matt. Greetings from the Philippines. Thank you for watching. That's pretty cool. Dogelon Mars is better. They just released an AI generator that creates NFTs. I mean, there's plenty of different AI generators or whatever you want to call them that creates different things. I've seen so many videos. I haven't watched the whole thing, but I've seen so many videos where people are creating automated YouTube shorts or creating, NFTs or creating, different pictures, different images based on a certain criteria. So I've seen those things. It's not anything really new, but hopefully Dogelon Mars sees some success, you know? Do I have any ADA? Yes, I have ADA. Why does it seem like everything is slow? Is this in slow motion? Playback speed for some reason. Does it seem like things are slow? Or no? Watching from Cyprus, Florida. So there's still hope to reach 1 cent. The 1 cent dream. Is there still hope to reach the 1 cent dream? There's still hope, but it's just you're not buffering or anything. Okay, thank you. What was I saying? Oh, there's still hope to reach the 1 cent dream. I think there's still hope, but it's like as we see time that's taken away from us, that makes it more difficult to get to some of these levels, you know? Time is the one thing that we can never get back. Like we can buy a product and then get the money back. We can get refunded. We can get everything that we wanted back physically, but time is the one thing that we're not going to get back. So if we have 2 years that we've kind of wasted on this ecosystem dev team, that's hurtful to the market. That's hurtful to SHIB overall in the community, right? So if we wanted burns to happen, we needed that time back, right? And we can't get that time back. So now we have to work kind of overtime to get to the levels that we want. There were a lot of people that predicted with the ecosystem dev team's help that we would see burning that comes from there. And we would see 5 to 10 years that this all ends up burning off. And it's already 2 years and we've seen not even 1% that has burned off. So obviously, if we were looking at 5 years for this to happen, we would need 20% to burn off each year. If we were looking at 10 years, we would need 10% to burn off each year. Well, we have neither of the two, right? We don't have 10%. We definitely don't have 20%. And you know what? We don't even have 1%. So it's not even going to happen within the next 100 years at this rate. So we need to find a way to burn down a lot more Shiba Inu, but we can't just bank on that as the only option. There's a ton of movement. There's a ton of potential within this position just based on the amount of holders and the volume that goes into it, the belief within it. But that's pushing, a 10x return or pushing maybe between 10 and 20x return without really those burns. But it's still a return nonetheless, right? Oh man, Cyprus, it's an island in Europe. Okay, well thank you for watching. I appreciate it. 1 cent, nope, maybe 0.0001. That's my exit plan in the next 2 to 3 years. Now just investing in XRP and ADA as they are more safe assets. That's true. I wouldn't say that. So I wouldn't say that anything is like more safe, right? It's a consistent mover. I wouldn't say that anything is more safe because anything could happen or safer. Anything could happen. But I got what you're saying. You know, ADA is something that people, when they talk about use cases, you know, you talk about things like Solana, ADA, you know, Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, you know, stuff like that. And it seems like a safer position because you have that explanation of what it's going to do. For Shiba Inu, you don't have that explanation of what it's going to do. It doesn't have any type of use case in the near future that's created by the team that is running Shiba Inu, that is actually running Shiba Inu, not this ecosystem dev team, or the person that's running Shiba Inu. And it seems like the team that's running Shiba Inu is us, the community. So if the community builds something that could be game changing, then yes, we could see things run to a whole nother level. It could be 0.0001. It could be 0.0001 or 00 or 0.00001. We don't know how far it's going to go, right? So yes, I have a decent amount invested into ADA. I have a decent amount invested into SHIB, a decent amount invested into CRO, and I think, you know, those plays will have, or some of those plays will have use cases that are tied to them, and you know, bigger use cases on top of them as the years go on. So yeah, I see what you're saying. Do I have an ad bags? Wait, do I have to? Sorry, I can't see that. Do I have to add bags or buy more SHIB? What are your thoughts? Do I have to add to? Wait, do I have to add bags? Like add different investments? Is that what you're saying? I would suggest that you always diversify your portfolio. Don't just have it all in one position. Some people, you know, may only want to buy one position because they feel like the more that they have of one, the more that they gain of that one. But the more that you put yourself at risk of missing out on other investments as well if you do that. So I'm always a fan of diversifying your position, but to a certain, or diversifying your portfolio, but to a certain extent. You know, some people will go, all right, well, I'm going to diversify this position, but I'm going to put 100 here, 100 here, 100 here, 100 here. I've seen people that had, you know, $50 in different positions just because they want to make sure that they are involved in a lot of different plays to make money out of it, right? I'm probably going to have an example or like some sort of series that I do where I invest $1 into every cryptocurrency and just see how it grows percentage wise, you know, and basically take 100 cryptocurrencies, invest $1, which I may end up paying a higher fee by doing that, but invest $1 by doing it, and, you know, going about my day there and see how that does, you know, translate to percentage gains and what I would have gained if I would have invested $500 or something like that, right? So that's what I plan to do, and that would be an interesting video concept, whether it's a longer video, longer form video, or one of the shorts videos, but it would be interesting. Hey, Matt, do you think there is any value or importance for Dogecoin's 10th anniversary this December? People will make it important, right? They'll say, yeah, this is a big thing. This will create a bull run, or this will create hype, and that's probably why, you know, either you are talking about it, or maybe you are one of the first people to talk about it. I'm not sure, but I think people will always make a big deal out of something like that. They will always say, you know, this is coming up, 3-year anniversary, 5-year anniversary, 10-year anniversary, and, you know, Dogecoin is going to skyrocket. And it might, just based on creation of that hype, right? You manifest it, and, you know, it turns into, you know, what you wanted it to be, which is a pump. But does that stay around for long? I mean, if nothing's really happening, then no, it's not going to. I'll put this here. That's fine. Breaking news in crypto. Insert news news music, digging the new setup. I appreciate that. Thank you for saying that. What's your biggest holding in order? What's my biggest holdings in order? Probably CRO. CRO. Then it goes. Or sorry, that's a lie. Terra Luna Classic is more value right now. I put more money into CRO, but Terra Luna Classic is at a higher value right now in how much I have. Then CRO, then Jasmine Coin, then Cardano, then Krill, then Harvest Finance. Actually, between Cardano and Krill, I believe is Shiba Inu. Sorry. Yeah, because it's not on Coinbase, it's on Crypto.com. But I think I do have something else on Crypto.com as well. I'm trying to figure out what that is. Let me quickly. I know I have Cosmos, but that's like $900. But that's not on Crypto.com. That's on the DeFi wallet, anyways. So let me see Crypto.com. Hopefully, I'm logged in. Now, do you feel honestly there is any hope for Lunic? Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of hope for Lunic. I'm not logged in. I'd have to log in. I don't know. There's something else on there. Your caption, the caption to get ready for a ship to explode really is uh, disingenuous based upon all of the shows you put on in the past couple of weeks. That's going on, Matt. Why? Because I'm fighting for the community versus the ecosystem dev team. So in all of the videos that I've put out, it's always about questions, right? Questions that people have. I don't ever say that, it's, Shiba Inu is gone, right? But the idea of what I'm trying to do with some of the videos is to separate the community. And, that's what you end up seeing when you have a certain amount of viewership in there. You get into the video, you understand what the video is about. The video, or most videos, will tell you, hey, the ecosystem dev team told us one thing and the community wants another. And, we hoped to see the success based on what they were building to kind of support what we wanted. And they were telling us this. They were telling us, hey, we're going to see burns. We're going to see growth for Shiba Inu. We're going to see adoption, when everything that they've built has not been about adoption for Shiba Inu. It's been about using this community as a mascot, using Shiba Inu as a mascot. And that's what all of the videos are about, is about separating the community. And then you have the positivity behind the position that you support. Like, if I really was negative towards SHIB itself, then I wouldn't be holding SHIB. But I'm still holding my Shiba Inu because of the fact that I believe in the community and I want the community to be stronger. So I understand where you're coming from, saying that it may be disingenuous, but you have to understand what I'm trying to do with these videos and what I'm trying to do with different live streams is, create the positivity here around the community, and the fact that the community is really the driving force to why this is such a success. And then you have the ecosystem dev team who have tried to prove that they are amazing at supporting this Shiba Inu community and creating for the Shiba Inu community, when in fact behind the scenes and right in front of our faces, we don't see that support for nothing that they've launched, right? Bone, Leash, Shiboshis, the Metaverse, Shibarium, John Richmond, Wellies, all of these things were supposed to help SHIB, but they just used an image of SHIB to sell what they have, right? What's in this box? What's in this box? It's a Funko Pop of Matthew G. Perry. Let me actually do this. So yeah, this is a Funko Pop of me. As you can see here, that is me with Emmy right there. And I also have a camera, and I have a book bag where I carry my laptop and all that stuff. So yeah, that's what's in the box. Hopefully that's what you're talking about. Not this one. This is my phone. You need to stop hyping people's emotions. If the government and a huge institutional is not part of crypto, get out now and place them who are. Okay, Matt, where do you think Pepe is heading? So Pepe has a community behind it, some hype behind it as well. I think Pepe has potential, growth potential. I do want to look at. Let me bring up Pepe. This is the first time I'm bringing up anything today. But yeah, if you look at Pepe, you know that it has some growth potential, especially where it is at a $251 million market cap versus the 500 or $600 million market cap that it was at. And then even seeing it at a $1.6 billion market cap. It really all depends on what investors see within it. I know there was some issues with like some weird action that was happening there, where there was a lot of, I guess, selling that was going on. But it all depends on how people see it and what the total investors look like when we do see the bull market. So I'm still like invested in the Pepe, but if you look at the holders really haven't increased. We're still seeing 137. It hasn't increased a lot. I mean, it's increased a little bit, but it's 137,000 holders. You want to see that continue to grow if this is going to be a popular play. But it does show where that potential is for this position. Seeing the ability to get to a $1.6 billion market cap, but what does that really tell you? As you look at like the entire supply, I'm not sure if it had the like 93% of the supply that was out there, but I'm pretty sure it did. But it is basically fully diluted, so that you have a little bit of potential there. But it's about what people, I guess, are more interested in when it comes to that bull market. And I see a slight bit of interest right now, especially with $43 million. I mean, there's still money that's flowing in and out of the position. So, yeah, I mean, let's say the sky's the limit there. Let's take a look at where SHIB is today, because I don't think I brought anything up on the screen. Currently, we're looking at about 507373. It's up a slight bit. We are seeing $82 million worth of volume, so that's great. $4.3 billion market cap at the moment. Obviously, we're all still focused on that 589 trillion supply, and we want to see that burn down. I put out a video yesterday talking about the difference between Terra Luna Classic and Shiba Inu burns, and what we were able to do there. And yes, you have a massive difference when it comes to the market cap, because Shiba Inu was hovering around 15 billion for a while. And, Terra Luna Classic, really at these lows where we started to focus on burns, it was hovering below $4 billion. It was like 3.8 billion for a little bit. And then it started to fall down, and it was at like 2 billion and then 1 billion. And now it's at like 300 or 500 or something million. 500 million or something like that market cap. So it's easier to burn something with a lesser price that's worth less, not worthless, but worth less. So that's why you're able to see, Terra Luna Classic burn off quite a bit. But also you have to factor in the community and what's being built on top of it, right? Shiba Inu has no ability to have a burn on chain, and Terra Luna Classic does. But you also have Binance that's doing a massive amount of the burns for Terra Luna Classic. Basically, majority of the burns, honestly. And they consistently burn every single month. And that's the reason why you're seeing 1.3% that has burned off with Terra Luna Classic, and only 0.07% that has burned off for Shiba Inu. You need that support from a team, which the team is us, Good morning, Matt. Haven't seen you go live in a while. Don't get notifications anymore. Not sure why. Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, some people just don't get notifications. I mean, I have 200,000 subscribers. The issue is that when you end up taking a break or diverting from your plan, your normal schedule, YouTube sees that, and then they end up not sending out the same notifications to the normal group of people. Like I have 200,000 subscribers, and I feel like notifications only go out to like 1,000 people. And yes, it should be, after seeing the notifications out to 1,000 people, usually you only get like 10% of people that the notifications are sending out to, right? So for me, I'm only getting about 100 viewers, and then you have people that are starting to come in, right? It's like 10 to 20%. So you have some people that are coming in after the fact, and that are watching after the live stream has already ended, because it's only maybe like an hour or 2 hours. So YouTube knows what they're doing with the algorithm. Sometimes they push certain content, sometimes they don't. I feel as though I'm not getting my content pushed, which is understandable. Like I produce some Shiba Inu videos and some XRP videos and all of these things, but since I'm not focusing primarily on one, like I don't just do Shiba Inu videos, there may be other communities that are a part of this that want to see the other videos, or see SHIB videos, or see Lunic videos, or whatever. So, that's the way YouTube works. It's fine with me. I would love to have more viewership, but honestly, it's around what the market is doing. If the market is not running in a way, then we really don't have the support, right? We really don't have the viewership. And currently, nobody's really focused on the market because we're only up 0.05%. We're up to a $1.08 trillion market cap. So honestly, I did not know if you click on this. That's new to me now. I didn't know that if you click on the market cap, that it brings up a chart with the market cap. I always wondered why it was blue, and I never actually clicked it. So I just clicked it, and it comes up with a breakdown of the market cap and showing you history of where the market has been. That's great. And also to see history of volume, right? When we were back here, we saw $300 billion worth of volume, and we saw a $3 trillion market cap. That's pretty insane. I did not know that. And now I can definitely look at that. Let's see. So Bitcoin's dominance was at 60%. Back here in is that 7/30/2023? That was like 2 months ago. It was at 60%? Or no, that's the greed and fear index. Okay. I was going to say, there's no way that was the case. But back here, you saw Bitcoin. Let's see. This is Bitcoin's dominance. This is interesting. So Bitcoin's dominance is at 60%. And this is in 2020. 2021, Bitcoin's dominance was at 45%. And now Bitcoin's dominance at 48%. I believe Bitcoin's dominance was a lot lower back then. When we saw it in 2021, I saw Bitcoin's dominance at 38%. That doesn't really line up. It doesn't really make sense. But Bitcoin's dominance was at 38% for me. And you could see that. I don't know why it's saying that it's at 68% when clearly on the chart it's showing below 50%. You know what I mean? There's nothing above, and this is now showing it above 60%. But Bitcoin's dominance, I guess, is showing above 50%. I don't know. Wait, what is white? White is other. I don't know. It's interesting, though. I didn't know that you can click on this stuff. Did anybody else know that? What are you talking about, Honda? Oh, you're talking to Honda. What do you think of dev pumps? Oh, you're talking to Kristen. Wow, a lot of negative people in the chat today. Buy low and sell high and you will be happy. The issue is that this is what happens. So when you have when you have markets that have been bearish for so long, this is exactly what happens. People get insanely negative, and it's okay. I've been there, right? I'm very tired of it. I want to wake up one morning and see it at a 1.2, 1.3, 1.5 trillion dollar market cap. However, we're not seeing that. We're seeing, a massive amount of negativity and even consolidation, which typically consolidation leads to bull runs, but we're freaking tired of consolidation. All of us, you, me, the next person, we're all tired of consolidation. We want to see the market thrive and show us these positions that are going to run. See Bitcoin's dominance that decreases and see others that come up. That's what we want to see, but we're not seeing that. So I understand where people are very negative about things, whether it's Shiba Inu or anything we talk about. I can't blame them. I think it's been blah, 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 blah. Good morning. I just don't understand why they would refuse to burn. Yeah, I mean it's mind blowing to me as well, and I think I would say the only reason that I can think of is the fact that they want to support, or they want to only support what they have built and what they have a stake in, right? Because if they support Shiba Inu, they don't hold Shiba Inu. They don't maybe like Shiba Inu. Maybe they should have bought a ton. It would have been wise if they wanted to game the system, and I'm not telling them to game the system, but if they wanted to do that, they should have taken a lot of their profits instead of putting it in their pocket and put it in on Shiba Inu, showing that they support Shiba Inu. Then that will give them the drive and focus to support Shiba Inu more. But since they don't hold Shiba Inu and they don't care about Shiba Inu, they care about the things that they create, right? Most people that are in the crypto market, want to, invest into things that have future use and will be a game changer for everyone's lives. But then you have those people that, day trade and swing trade and really only care about their profits. And they want to buy these positions that are brand new. They want to buy these positions that are tied to something. And when they buy those positions, they're hoping for an absolute skyrocket. And when you have something that's worth $1 million, the chances of that $1 million going to a 100x could be high for you, right? Or you could see a 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x, and it's like guaranteed money there. But then when you see, it grow to a level of a 20 or 30 or 50x, well, now you have something completely different, right? You have something that exploded for you. You invested $1,000, you turn that $1,000 into $50,000. Like that's what people are looking for. And the devs included, right? They're looking for that 50x, and it could have been Bone, and I think it was, right? Because Bone did go from a level of like less than 50 cents or something up to a level of like $2, which technically is only like a 4x. But you've seen the growth, and I don't know where it started, but you've seen the growth and how much they have gained there, and people that are selling at certain high levels. And they're just looking to kind of game the system in a way without having to support the position that we support. Does that make sense? Hopefully I didn't over explain that. Shibarium is a big fail. Let me go back here. Where was I at? I just missed it. I just had it and now I don't have it anymore. Where was it? Shibarium was a big fail. Someone said that. They didn't take away I don't know. I lost it. Maybe I'll get back to it. Spell token's been pumping recently. My bad for completely off topic, but not a lot of people are talking about it. I've talked about it probably like twice just because someone has mentioned it in the live stream, but yeah, I can't say I'm the biggest fan. But then again, I don't really remember what I really looked at there. I thought you meant the massive token dumps from a couple of weeks ago. If they wanted their players to make any profit at some point and prove it, isn't it just a pyramid scheme? If they wanted their players to make any profit, isn't it just a pyramid scheme? I mean, I wouldn't say that it's a pyramid scheme. I mean, what they're building, they're looking to take a lot of people. And I don't know if you're talking about Shiba Inu at this point because I feel like I'm like behind. So I'll basically say it as if you are talking about Shiba Inu. So I don't think of it as a pyramid scheme. I think of them as just creating a bunch of things to, um, yeah. I don't know if you're even talking about SHIB because that doesn't even seem like a pyramid scheme at all. What are your thoughts on Milady meme coin? I've been day trading it and making a little every few days. If you've been day trading it and making money, I support it. But when it comes to the long-term support of lady or ladies, I can't say I'm the biggest fan because it's all based on whatever Elon Musk decides to do. If he decides to tweet about it, then it's a bigger story. But if he doesn't decide to tweet about it, then it's nothing, right? Then nothing happens. So it all depends on what you see within the position. And if you can gain something quick, I think that's really the only option. Guys, if you haven't had a chance to hit the like button, please do so. It does help out with the channel. It helps out with growth and all that stuff. Also, if you want to subscribe to my credit card channel, feel free to subscribe to that. Link should be in the description, but you know what? I will put the link in the chat just so people have it. I put a video out on my Amex Gold card. I still currently have the Amex Gold card, but I am looking to cancel it. I'm pretty much done with the Amex Gold card. I feel like it's not worth that, but I do need to apply for another card before I do that. I would like to have a supermarket card, and I will find a way to get that. And I think I already have the card that I want, but I have to do that. So yeah, if you want to subscribe to the credit card channel, feel free to do so. Link will be in the chat right now. At least SHIB made a free game, SHIB Eternity. I just think their latest announcement was pretty whack. So they did make a free game, but the promises that they made with this free game, the reason why it had any type of popularity was because they promised a 5% burn. They promised adoption in a way, and it does nothing for anything in the community, honestly. Like you could say anything in the ecosystem, but people were excited about it because of the potential 5% burn. That was what it was about, but we didn't end up seeing that. Elmo been making some money from that lately. You've been making money from Elmo lately. Where's Elmo at? What's Elmo doing right now? Let's go ahead and check what's happening with this position. Give a little update on what they're doing. So currently, Elmo is sitting at about 52% of a penny, which is not a bad spot for a potential investment, especially if they're going to continue to grow and add markets and all that stuff, right? It's currently sitting at a $1.7 million market cap. It does have about $300,000 in volume, and you see the total supply at 351 million coins. This is if you don't know what Elmo token is, basically it's a hyper deflationary position. It still burns a hell of a lot every single day, every single week. It was set up to where CEXs would burn as well, but not all CEXs would agree to that. So it had to kind of backtrack and add the CEXs for volume's sake. But when it comes to burning, you have that through various sources like, NFTs, NFT staking, staking of your Elmo, just regular DEX transactions that are happening. So all of that, you're really seeing burns that are happening within it, and you could see growth that happens within it. I'm invested into this. I have 220,000. And I really do like positions that burn, right? I really do like the transparency that they had, because even though I didn't necessarily agree with taking the burn away from the CEXs, they still communicated that to me and why they were doing it, and kept it very transparent. Also about the market maker volume and everything. So I love that about this community here. Now again, 52% of a penny. If we look at the amount of holders, I do want to see if they've increased in holders. Currently seeing a little bit of a decrease in holder by 1%. It's at 3,387 holders. I'm sure you'll see more as the bull market comes. Let's just hope that we see the bull market sometime soon within it. So I do want to look at the overall burns that we've seen from the website. So when it comes to Elmo ERC, the burns that we've seen in the last 24 hours, we've seen 145,000 in the last 24 hours. Last 7 days has been 1.1 million. So they still are consistently burning. Elmo, which is a good sign for a hyper deflationary position like this. And what burning really does is it creates opportunity as time goes on. Typically with just holding a position that may increase in value just by increasing, right? If it's a meme position, it's just increasing. You're not seeing any potential that's risen, right? If it's at 100 million coins, let's say 100 billion coins, and it can get to $100 billion market cap, the cap for that would be that $100 billion market cap. However, if you still see, let's say, $100 billion market cap in, let's say Elmo did have 100 billion coins, and now it burned off 10% and it now has 90 billion coins or 80 billion coins. That cap now becomes higher. Instead of it being, at a level of $1 with 100 billion coins, it's now at a level of $1.20 with 100 billion coins, with 80 billion coins and $100 billion market cap. Does that make sense? So if we put that at a smaller scale, where we're trying to see it at higher prices, we may see Elmo get to 100 million supply. And with that 100 million supply, now it brings in light $100 million market cap, showing a level of $1 while it's currently at 52% of a penny. So as long as they stay consistent, as long as we see the consistent movement and volume that's happening within there and growth adding to different exchanges in a bull run, yeah, I mean, Elmo has a ton of potential there, but potential doesn't mean that it's a guarantee. So it all depends on the investors that come in, the investors that believe in it. So yeah. What is the main use case for Elmo? So there's no real use case for it. It's a meme position through and through, right? It's a meme coin through and through. And it's all about, building the community in and understanding that you give the potential to build something upon it. And while we see Elmo potentially have a use case with the game that they are going to create by being able to utilize Elmo there, within that game, and also utilize, I believe, other cryptocurrencies with what they said, it's not about just understanding a use case, because what's the use case for Bitcoin? You can ask that and you'll pretty much end at the same answer. Well, it has potential to get there, right? It has potential to do this, but it's not doing that, right? Now, some may already have use cases where Ethereum, you use it as a gas fee. That's huge. BNB, you use it as a gas fee. That's the biggest kind of use case within crypto right now until we use crypto as a form of payment. Maybe we have XRP as the largest, use case that we end up seeing, but who really knows what that's going to be? So it's not really about what the use case is right now. It's about what it could be. And I think Elmo has that potential, but again, potential doesn't mean guarantee. So support needs to be built over time. Does that make sense? Interesting idea to make the Elmo website cyberpunk themed. The website of Bones also Alexa, stop. I don't know what happened there. I I don't know what I swear, just listen sometimes. I honestly just got into Just got into it, but the more I research and learn, more I realize SHIB may have no future unless we all take advantage of the situation. Very, very true. I think SHIB will have uh, gains in its future, but the idea of it growing a lot further, the idea of it going to a you know $100 billion market cap and also being worth a hell of a lot more than what it would be at the current supply, if that makes sense. We would need to see burns. We would need to see different things that are created to decrease that supply by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5%, 10%, 20%, right? Hey Matt, wasn't Shibarium supposed to be a metaverse as announced 2 years back? When did it become a DIY metaverse? When did it become a metaverse? It was never supposed to be a metaverse. It was supposed to be used within the metaverse, but it was never supposed to be a metaverse. SHIB the metaverse was really that piece to it. They were thinking that Shibarium was going to be used within the metaverse and it's going to be tied together. So as you're functioning within the metaverse, you're utilizing SHIB, burning SHIB, and you have a use case for it within a virtual setting. But that really never became the case. And we still don't have the metaverse that is launched. So you have that's coming. But I don't know how hyped people will be for it because we all want support for SHIB and nothing they've done has been that. Ask Alexa to predict the price of SHIB. Alexa, what's your prediction for the price of SHIB?
From CoinCodex.com. Based on our secured SHIB price prediction, the price of secured SHIB will increase by 4.72% and reach $1.656 by September 1st, 2022.
That's not the right position. Alexa, what's your price prediction for Shiba Inu coin?
One Shiba Inu is worth $0.00000739 up less than 1% over the last 24 hours.
Okay, she didn't give me a price prediction. Alexa, will Shiba Inu coin reach $1?
From Steemit.com. The coin may reach 5 cents for a stable period of time and not temporarily, and by 2020 the coin may even reach the $1 mark.
I don't know if you heard that because I kind of have a sound floor, but it said that it may reach the $1 mark. It said that it's going to reach 5 cents. That's what it said. It said Shiba Inu is going to reach 5 cents, and that it may reach $1. I mean, it didn't really give us too much information as to if that's going to happen, but yeah, $1 incoming. That should be a video, right? asking Alexa different price predictions. Alexa, cancel. I like that video concept. Probably for shorts video, not for like a long form video. Alexa doesn't understand market cap. I think she just go. Alexa, stop. I gotta start saying echo. Claybro said that it's going to take 3,000 years to burn. Just 3,000 years? Ah, man, that's easy. It's easy money. Which is the best crypto investment right now? It depends what you want. Right? You can't just say what is the best crypto investment. Sorry, you can't just say what's the best crypto investment and not give context as to what you're looking for, because the best crypto investment. Bro, do you still believe in Terra Luna? Yes, I still believe in Terra Luna Classic. I just made a video about it. 2 videos about it actually. Technically, it was like a half a video. It's like 0.5 videos. That's real generational wealth. 3,000 years later, yeah, all you have to do is like bury it and just tell your children's children to just pass it down. Just continue your children's 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 to just pass it down. It's a family heirloom, right? It's this ledger that's going down generations, and then you get to see how that all takes shape. I'm holding as well. I'm not even going to look at it anymore. Yeah, I mean that's what I plan to do with cryptocurrency. Some cryptocurrency is to take some and just put it into a ledger, which I was supposed to get the ledger stacks, but I never, like, it never came. I guess it never got finished. I don't know, but I never got it. I'm not sure if I even paid for it. I think it was more of a pre-order, and once it does ship, that's when I get charged. So I don't know what happened with it. Did anybody know what happened with the ledger stacks? Did it get delayed like again? I believe it was in like September when it was supposed to. How do you spell that? Stacks? In stock soon. Okay, but where's my damn device? LedgerStack was made for day-to-day use of your crypto and NFTs with clarity and comfort. A clear sign of your transactions with clear sign your transactions with ease on the world's first curved e-ink touchscreen. Name it, customize the lock screen with the favorite NFT or photo. Make Ledger Stacks yours and trust your peace of mind to Ledger's uncompromising security. Thanks for your interest. Okay, I purchased the Ledger Stacks. Why did I not receive it when it was launched? Am I on the right, like, am I on the right email? No, I'm not on the right email. Ledger. Wait, I think I got an email here that I haven't checked. We know you've been waiting. When was this? This was August 28th. So last month. I don't know how I didn't see this. We know you've been waiting for an update on your Ledger Stacks order, and we apologize for the wait. Thanks for your patience and being first in line. The Ledger team's top priority is delivering Ledger Stacks to you and meeting our stringent quality standards. With Ledger Stacks, we are building a truly innovative product with the first of its kind curved e-ink touchscreen display. Okay, we plan to ship the Ledger Stack earlier this year, but it has taken our display provider months more than they originally expected to ensure every screen matches our quality standards. We've been managing the process with them relentlessly, daily across two continents. We are making continuous improvements. See video below, and we are starting to see the results we have been hoping for. Once we have a delivery date for the batch containing your Ledger Stacks, whether your order on ledger.com or with one of our verified retail partners, we will email you with an update. So they haven't emailed me with an update yet, but I'm interested to get this Ledger Stacks, especially, it says right now that it'll be in stock soon. So that means that they must already be sold out from the pre-orders, and they're trying to ship all the pre-orders before they launch, or before they launch like a new set of Ledger Stacks. Interesting. When you know a company has delays. I'm looking to get a cold wallet, spend hours on YouTube, Ledger, uh, Ellipal, 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 or Keystone. Would you recommend? So I can't give you a recommendation because I am new to the cold wallet. I'm new to ledgers. I'm new to cold storage there. So I can't give you a recommendation. I know that Fire King uses um, ledger products and cold wallets and stuff like that, but he's not here today. It doesn't seem like it. So he usually has like the recommendations, but on Discord group you can probably reach out to him. He's usually accessible there. I believe Jesus is Lord, and also Lunic Dao though. So everything he does has an agenda as well. I have a lot of pets and feed the animals. I honor animals, and when devs like Zelda Inu deceive the community and Baby Joe doesn't show receipts, it's deceiving. I hear you. I hear you a lot. I honestly haven't even reached out to that team, the Zelda Inu team, and I need to reach out to them and see what the heck's happening because every month they're like, "Well, things are coming. It's going to happen," and I believe they're just waiting for a bull market, which they may be waiting a long time to see that happen. So I don't know. I know that launching things in a bearish market is not a great situation. Is not great for anybody, but no one wants no one wants you to just forget about everything there. I mean, if you still have the 8,000 holders and the people that you're going to like airdrop and send it to people, then it may still have an impact either way because you have 8,000 holders within the position. But you don't want to have people forget about it. But then again, if they forget about it and then it ends up popping up and they're like, oh, I had this. Let's see what they're doing here. And then it creates a little bit of interest and hype behind it. That could be a play as well. But honestly, you need communication to to see when you are going to launch. If you're like, we're close to launching and you see a $1.29 trillion market cap and now you're hype about, trying to launch, and then it ends up all taking a turn for the worse and then you hear nothing, radio silence, right? That's not a good situation. That's not a good sign at all. And as someone that has almost 700,000 of it, it's kind of, I want to see some success there. I'm sure a lot of people do, but I want to see it. Seeing I have 700,000 of it, almost a million. Um, BNB, and I think at one point it was worth a lot. And it seems like that's the case where it's always worth a lot at one point. I don't do anything with it because I support the community and I want to see the growth there, while you have other people that may do something with it and are just like, nah, I'm getting out of the position. Like me, I'm like, no, I want to see the longer term potential. I could exit positions very fast and make a decent profit within it, especially those lesser known positions or lesser valued positions. But it's so tough being, you know, what I like to do. It's not tough, but what I like to do is really support communities and supporting the community in the best way possible, which means showing that I believe in it above that price and above that price and above that price, which I do. But or I did. I'm just having trouble seeing it now. Still have it. I don't think I can do anything with it, but I have about 700,000. Lunati, anything happening with I don't think anything's happening with that. I don't know where it is right now. I'm pretty sure it's at a level of like it sees like no volume and the market cap is at a ridiculous. I think that's a done deal even though it had so much potential. I'm upset about that. I'm upset about that. It's at a $57,000 market cap with $4,000 worth of volume. Could be something that you see a quick turnaround with, right? Because today, in the last 24 hours, it had 200% increase in volume. So if you see some volume that goes in there, you could have a quick turnaround for $1,000 or $100 if you had the extra. But I'm not telling you to invest into it. None of this is financial advice. Any investment you can find an opportunity with, a quick turnaround opportunity, but it's a highly risky play. Highly risky play. It's crazy because they had so much potential. So much. I don't even know how many holders they have. How many holders did they have? I mean, currently they have 398 holders. And guess who's one of those holders? It's me. Still holding my Lunati that's there. Just because I'm going to be the last to, if I end up selling, I'm going to be the last one to sell. Because that's what that means to me. Like anything that I sold in the beginning was what I really spent on it. And as I went through, the connection and talking to them about what they are doing and what they are building and everything there, saw the burning potential. But then again, transparency can change. People are transparent until they don't want to be. That's just how that works. And honestly, it just shows that I really don't want to partner with anybody. I really don't want to partner with any team. All I want to do is just reviews to show whether it has some potential or it doesn't. And then also give people an understanding that anything could happen with transparency. If they seem transparent with you, they may not be transparent to the next person. Or it may come where it's 5 months down the line and they don't care about what happens to this project because none of them are doxxed or something. It starts to get to them. It's just like let's say you had an investment and you had $100,000 in your pocket, or you had $100,000 in that investment. Or let's say you only put 1,000, it turned to $100,000, and that $100,000 was sitting in there for months and months and months, and then you realize that maybe you get into a sticky situation with your normal income, and now this that you have is worth $150,000, right? But you have told everybody that you're going to hold on to this position, and if you sell that $150,000, a lot of other people in the community end up losing out, right? Or a lot of people in that position lose out. Would you end up selling it? You may say no, but if you get into a sticky situation, right, you end up selling it and say, screw everybody else. I got to protect my family. I got to protect who, my household. I got to protect and put food on the table, right? That's what you end up saying. And it's understandable, but I'm not saying what they do is understandable, because if you establish something with a bunch of different people within your ecosystem, within your community, you have to make sure that whatever you put in there is locked away and will not be touched. No matter how much temptation happens, you're going to be tempted. And you don't want to have to do that. You don't want to have to take it because you need it. You got to find a different way. You can't take the easy road out. Taking the easy road out requires other people getting hurt. I don't want to make it seem like I'm justifying this. I'm not justifying it. Matt, I got 600K Elmo. I think he mentioned it before. Matt, have you sold Elmo? I haven't sold Elmo. No, I haven't sold Elmo. I still have my 220,000. I don't think I'm logged into my MetaMask. So let me actually see. I'm logged into it. Shoot. I gotta clear my email. I'm gonna clear my emails because I have a lot of freaking emails. But let me get in my MetaMask really quick. Da, 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 da. So currently on the ETH side, I have $99 in ETH, which I didn't know I had. It's always great to forget about what you have, right? But on the ETH side, let's bring this up on my screen. Hopefully this does show up. Let me make sure it shows up really quick. So yeah, my screen is showing up. If I go to MetaMask, you're gonna see that I have $99 in ETH, but I also have this Elmo that's here. So boom. $1,000 worth right now. And I think it could be worth so much more. But yeah, as you see the Luna T that's staked over in I guess with the website, I still have all of that sitting over there. I don't even think I could take it out of being staked. I don't think I can remove any of the Luna C as well. Actually, let me go over to that. Let me see if I could bring that up and go over to that and see if I can remove some Luna C. I was going for 100K, but I haven't worked in over a month. Algorand real cheap. I sold a lot of Dogecoin when they kept making useless comic books. You sold a lot of, or Dogelon. You sold a lot of Dogelon when they kept making useless comic books. I didn't even know they were doing that. But Algorand is really cheap. I just wonder, like, it's super cheap. Why do you think Shiba is going to take off if they aren't burning huge amounts of tokens? So we have to understand, I think everybody needs this breakdown. We have to understand the difference between the ecosystem dev team and the SHIB community. Shiba Inu is by itself. It's supported by the community. It's built by the community. Everything that we build on the outside of Shiba Inu that supports Shiba Inu is built by the community. All the burning tactics, the 417 billion that we've burned have been from the community and not from this ecosystem dev team. So we should have been focusing on that side of things, which we were, but then the ecosystem dev team basically told us, no, don't support any of these businesses because they're not Shiba Inu, when they aren't freaking Shiba Inu. So they basically told us lies that they were going to see burns over here, and that anytime we did end up mentioning burns with the projects that they create, they ended up blocking a lot of people. So then people were afraid to mention burns, and I guess burns they wanted burns to just, fly out the window and go away. But we're still bringing burns back because they promised all these things. So anyways, I don't believe that burns really tell me that this is not going to skyrocket. Skyrocket can mean a 300%, right? And that's a 3x. Can mean a 10x, which definitely has the potential to do so. And that's just on the meme side of things, where you have popularity, you have 1.3 million holders, which you may even have, 3 to 5 million holders, as we see 2024 and 2025, as we see the bull run. So with that and the holders, the belief, the community, the strength, that's where I see the skyrocketing come from. Now, does it get up to a penny or 10 cents or a dollar? I don't really see that from just the community support, but hopefully we can have enough community support where we're creating businesses and games and all this other stuff that creates a lot of burning to decrease that supply. But only time will tell. Matt, Elmo isn't easy to buy, but to sell in MetaMask, it's wait, Matt Elmo, it's easy to buy, but to sell, I don't know what that word means. Um, if you're saying it to sell, it's difficult. You need to add a percentage. So selling, you need to have, I think it's like 10% um, that the sell tax is on the DEX side, because selling is where the burn tax comes from. There's also a spend prop from L1 saying they're going to work for free to fix some stuff they broke. And they only need $9,000 for the quarter to work for free. All the way. Wait, feels like I'm buying a stock of a potential project. Lunic is a shit show as usual. Will the Fed reverse lift rates on Wednesday? Reverse lifting rates? I actually haven't paid attention to what they've done with rates, so I don't know. I haven't paid attention to it at all. I probably should because I want to make sure as soon as rates come down, I want to refinance this damn car loan because a car loan of what I have after paying a lease and going through the lease for was it 3 years or something, I shouldn't have the same car payment as what I had with that lease because I mean it's not the same, it's lower, but it should be around $250 and it's like $400, and that's because of the amount of interest, and I think it's like 7% or something, and I need to get rid of that until the economy gets better. You guys get a real president in office. All right, yeah, let's not make this political. Oh man, imagine if the community used Volt chains to burn. Wouldn't have to send money to the burn wallet, etc. I bet, right? I don't even want to say the words because you say the words and you have a flock of people that come in here. God, don't even say the S word. Shiba can do a 20 to 50x in the next bull run. Just my opinion. Matt, you didn't read my comment above. What was your comment? I'm trying to find your name. I don't see it. I don't see the comment. Yeah, I scrolled all the way back. I might have missed it. I don't see the comment. If you want to repost it. Yeah, I don't see it. All right, so we got let's see how many people we have on Twitch. It looks like we got 2 people that are on Twitch. One person that's on Twitch now. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. We have how many people on Kick? It doesn't really tell me. Maybe I'll refresh. Refresh. 3 people that are over on Kick. Matt, have a nice day. Thank you for the live. No problem. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. You might not still be here, but thank you for being here. um, these specs real? Do you do you have an error in your eyes? How are eyes squinting with glasses on? So the thing about these glasses, one, they're not real lenses. The thing about these lenses is they are blue light, so it like protects against. I struggle with these lights that are here, and funny thing is it starts to dim a little bit. So I don't really see it as bright as it actually is. um, but it's more about the blue light from the screens. Like I could change that probably but I don't like looking at the yellow light. It bothers the hell out of me. So no, the specs are not like the reason why I'm still squinting is because this freaking screen is very far away. So I could increase the size, I think, but the screen is very, very far away. I couldn't see it even without my glasses on. Well, these are not, yeah, they're not prescription. Even if I had prescription glasses to see absolutely perfect, I feel like my vision is okay. It's good, really good. It might have gotten worse over time, but it definitely is still on the decent side. I haven't gotten it checked in a while, but yeah, it's more about the brightness and the because these are transition lenses, so I don't know if they look shaded at all, but they definitely are shaded with these lights. Because I like or I don't like that it's cold down here, but these lights give off like a ton of like heat, and so does a computer. Don't worry, the flock is coming. I'd give Matt his wrench back if we started talking politics. Yeah, we're not talking politics. Oh, you'd give me the wrench back, saying you don't want to be a moderator if politics became a thing. Yeah, I don't want to talk politics. Hey Matt, you thought about streaming on X? I'm very sure you will reach a larger target audience. Can you stream directly on X? I don't know how you can you stream directly on X because it doesn't give me the option to do so. How to go live on Twitter with Twitter live stream feeds. How to create live videos on Twitter. Twitter is a place to see what's happening in the world, from breaking news to major live events. You can easily create a live video to share what's happening live from your Twitter account. Uh, Tap the video button. What's the tap the camera icon from your composer. I don't have a camera icon. Can you do it from tap live at the bottom selector? Is it only on your phone? No, there's no thing here. I would have to try and figure that out. Yeah, I don't see that. I'll have to get an example, like a video example, because it doesn't show me that. Uh, we can talk about everything but on here. Yeah, let's not talk about that. You give up on Bone? Did I give up on Bone? I never said that I was for Bone. I know there's some people that are for it, and I've talked about it. I've mentioned the fact that it could be something that takes off if Shibarium supports Shiba Inu, but I also said that if it does not, then Bone would have a hard time and would struggle, through the current market. And that's exactly what we're seeing. I don't know exactly where Bone is right now, so let's take a look at it. Currently, it's still sitting around 81, 82 cents. Seeing it at 81.3, up a slight bit. But when you look at it over the last month, like it's down 29% over the last year, seeing it down 30%. You saw it up to a level of like $2 before decreasing down, right? It went all the way up to $2, decreased down to about, scroll down, 70 or 69 cents. So it hasn't dropped lower than these points, because if it finds a way to drop lower than these points, then it could be a buying opportunity for some people. I'm not going to say that it's a long-term potential and that you're going to see this thing absolutely skyrocket from there, but it could be a buy opportunity at these levels of 63 cents. But it could also mean the death of what Bone is and what Shibarium is doing. So you have to kind of keep up with the news there. For me, I'm not the biggest fan. It's great to see it down here create a triple bottom scenario, but any updates on Elmo and Lunix? So I already gave an update on Elmo. I talked about Elmo earlier in the stream. If you want to go and check that out, feel free to check it out. But Terra Luna Classic, I haven't really given an update on it. As you know, I'm still a huge fan of Terra Luna Classic. Currently down about 1%. And this is at a $336 million market cap with $9.9 million worth of volume. I want to see this overall supply that decreases, but honestly, I'm okay with the supply being where the supply is. I would love to see a reverse split. That's just me. I know a lot of people won't be a fan of that, but I would love to see the reverse split in taking away 2 zeros from this and showing basically, or 2 or 3 zeros, right? If you take away 2, right, you're looking at a 58 billion supply. 58 billion supply means that if it gets to a $58 billion market cap, that's $1. Yes, it does take 2 zeros away from your position. So if you currently have 100 million, 100 million Terra Luna Classic, then you now have 1 million Terra Luna Classic, which honestly does still give you that opportunity to gain $1 million or more from this play. But I'm a big fan of reverse split of both Terra Luna Classic and USTC. I know that, again, people want their gains how they see them now, but we'll get gains either way. I think we will, see that increase to a level of a penny. That would be a $59 billion market cap. I think we'll get there. But I want to see it get to a point to where it can repeg, USTC can repeg and see the algorithm back in place and all of that stuff. But that's just me, right? That's just what I see within it. I'm surprised that this camera right here is still going, because typically this camera only lasts about 50 minutes and then it shuts off because it overheats. It's a mirrorless camera. And it's not a camcorder. This has lasted me over 24 hours before. So I think the longest I've ever streamed was like a 10-hour stream. I would love to do a 24-hour stream, but I don't think it's set right now. When we get into like the bull run, I will do a 24-hour stream. Maybe I'll even do a 24-hour stream, like one per month or one per week. I don't know, but I've stayed awake. I've streamed for a long period of time, and I would love to do it. I've never done a 24-hour stream, but I feel like you need the right setting and the amount of people within here to consistently keep, your interest, and different things that are happening, whether we have to get one of those spinners and spin the wheel and then, do something, whatever it says on that wheel, like buy certain cryptocurrency or whatever. That would be interesting for just regular streams. Like if I have, $10 each day or something, and I wanted to spend $10 on a cryptocurrency every time that I live stream. And throughout the day, I would just spin a wheel and see what we choose. That would be cool, but we have to figure that out. I can go USTC. I've had an agent for long. There's there 1 minute. I did not. I did most of a 30-day stream uh, last month. I don't know. I'm not reading that right, and I don't know what the hell's going on. I agree. I agree with what you said months ago, Matt. No reverse split. Burn the fucking supply like the community wants. I agree with that, and I said that months ago in that video that reverse split would not work unless it was a last resort. Right? It would not work now because we have so much support for the burns at that point. Right? Right now it would work. But we have so much support for the burns then because it was a 1.2% burn that was going through every single transaction, right? 1.2%, that's big, and we're seeing the support, we're seeing the movement, we're seeing the burns, and then all of a sudden everybody's like, no, 1% is not it. Let's vote against it. Let's bring it down to 0.2% because for some reason that makes a difference, and it didn't make a difference. The supply or the volume still was decreasing, and people were like, oh, it's just because they have other options to do it cheaper. That's not the case. The reason why they're not doing it is because there's no reason to hold for day traders to hold on chain. They don't have a quick turnaround. They can't sell it right away. That's really what it's all about, is to have that quick turnaround, to be able to sell your Terra Luna Classic as quickly as possible, right? If it gets up to a certain price, you want to get out of that, right? That's just how it goes. So if you don't have that opportunity to do so, I mean, it's just not going to work out well. So that's why they're not buying on chain. It's not because of the burn tax. The burn tax is 1%. 1% doesn't make a difference. It seems like people would think it makes a difference, but it doesn't make a difference. People buy and sell positions that have a 10% burn tax, that have a 5% burn tax. So if they're buying this position, what makes you think they wouldn't buy a very popular position on the DEX side if that was an option? I mean, they still were, but we needed to fight for the CEXs to implement this for the survival of Terra Luna Classic. Like for Shiba Inu, if we went to CEXs and said, hey, can you burn Shiba Inu because we just want to gain money, right? No one's going to be like, oh, well, you know what? Let's support what the community wants, and we will burn Shiba Inu with every transaction. No, they're not going to do it. But if it comes to the survival of Terra Luna Classic, the survival of what this is and their money, then that's a bigger story. Terra Luna Classic, we could have really fought every single person. We could have created a... Give me a second. Yeah, what's up? Okay. Give me a second. Are you going to school? All right. I'm back. I am back. Huh. When am I tired? I need to run up and down steps. I feel like steps are like the best exercise, right? They get the blood flowing, right? And you know, I feel like with you, lifting your own body up the steps, like just lifting calves, you know, quads, hamstrings, all of those things, right? I feel like that's a great workout. It's just very tiring because of all of those things. It's like burpees. Burpees are very tiring, but it's a freaking fantastic workout for the whole body. You could literally do burpees as the only workout, and you will find results. You will find results because of, and if you're doing burpees the right way, like, um, going down, coming up, and jumping. Like a lot of people will do burpees and just get up and then go back down, but you have to jump with it, right? It's core, it's legs, it's cardio, it's everything all in one. Love it. Well, I don't love it. I hate them. I I used to do them at in football practice. We would do that, bear crawls, all that stuff, and I hate it. Um, you can play with pure what? Pure Coca Cola. Let's just call it that. Pure Coca Cola because it dissolves. Swing traders should pay their burn taxes just like holders. Swing trading uh, doesn't raise the price. Buying and holding does. Um, so I would have to disagree, right? Because the reason why I would disagree, if you're talking about one specific swing trader, yes, swing trading doesn't hold the price. It basically can create just a flat movement, right? Because nothing's happening. You're buying it, you're getting rid of it. You're seeing the price increase, you're seeing the price decrease, and that all of that, right? But swing trading and the act of multiple swing trades that are happening within a popular period of time create more people to get in, more long-term holders to get in because they see the opportunity and where it can go, right? You also have people that are fighting the other side where you have shorts that come into it, and shorts can really pull down the price, creating an opportunity for people to buy. So a lot of those swing trades create way more volume than people think. And they're like, oh, swing trading is not it. The reason why people are able to make consistent gains is because of all the actions that are happening within a typical trade, a typical investment. All of those actions make up to what type of movement we are seeing there. So if it's ends up being just a massive amount of positivity, obviously you have the overall price. I literally lost my train of thought as I was talking about this. I was listening to what's happening upstairs and I lost my train of thought. And if you couldn't tell, I don't know where I'm going with this at this point. And that was somewhere like maybe 20 seconds ago. I'll be honest with you. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about right now. Oh man, that was funny because I was really trying to get it back. I was really trying to get it back, and I could not get it back. I didn't know what I was talking about. I don't know if anybody has done that before. Nothing about what's happening in the chat makes me bullish on Volt. Yeah, I don't know why people we keep mentioning it so much. Is crypto that important to you? Good morning to you, sir. Good morning to me. Good morning to you. I'm always excited about crypto. I love cryptocurrency. I wish I was more like we were bullish on it right now. Like I'm bullish on it. I know of getting in at these low points gives you the opportunity to, sell at some of these higher points that we end up seeing, right? A $5 trillion market cap, or a, a $10 trillion market cap or wherever it ends up getting to. It could be a $30 trillion market cap for all I know. But, gives you that opportunity and I can't wait. I really can't wait for for that to all happen. Let's look at the market and see where the market is right now. I think we're going to end this live stream. You know, someone is going to clip that moment of you forgetting. That's fine. Perfect. I live by the things that I do poorly because I learn from them. Right. I can't learn from forgetting things, I guess, but but yeah, I think it happens all the time. It happens to me more often than not, and then I have to get it back. And most times I get it back, but I could not figure out for the life of me because I'm still hearing the noises upstairs, and when I hear them, it kind of distracts me. The same thing goes for when Hayden's back here. Like if Hayden is right behind me, I keep forgetting to turn on those lights. But if Hayden is right behind me and she's like playing like something on her tablet or something like that, I can hear her playing on her tablet, even though you guys can't really hear it. I can still hear it, and it distracts me from what I'm about to say. So it happens. That's why I listen to you, Matt. You give everyone an opportunity to express and not just ban. I mean, I obviously don't like when people, come here and spam a certain project. But I do give people opportunities to come here and just talk about what positions they want to talk about. I just want to have an honest, maybe conversation on why you believe that that's the case. Whether it's Volt or it's Hex or it's Binance or Coinbase, or you're talking about KuCoin or Kraken or whatever, right? Any exchange or coin or project or NFT project or whatever. $50 for a debit card is overpriced. Damn, it is hard out here in crypto, huh? It's pretty difficult. I don't know what you're talking about. $50. Honestly, why do we keep fighting against the devs with something they clearly don't want to do? They've lied to us multiple times now. Seems like we're fighting an unwinnable battle. I agree. I agree. But the issue is that people will follow these devs because when you go to CoinMarketCap, and this is where we made the mistake because we put them in this leadership role. Because if you go to CoinMarketCap, let me actually bring you guys to here. You go to CoinMarketCap and you type in SHIB. You go here, you see the price movement. You see what's happening here. You see the chart and everything there. All of the data that you really want to see within the position. You see all the news that's happening here. And the news hovers around what the devs are doing, right? Whether it's Shibarium or the game or whatever. And the news just continues to run with it. And the reason why the news continues to run with it is because we made SHIB very, very popular so that if anything's happening with SHIB or a SHIB-like product, the news will push it, right? So we kind of messed that up there by doing that. We also messed it up by, showing that they are the ones that are creating things. If you go to the website, you go to their website. It's not Shiba Inu's, it's their website. And that's how it got linked to this because we believe that this is the SHIB token website when it isn't. It's not. So, we see all these different things on the SHIB token website. It says SHIB token up here, but you do not find SHIB token at all. You have Bone, you have early access to Shibarium. You go down here and this is really all you see is, SHIB token here, and you see Bone, you see Leash, you see what they're going to create and treat. You scroll down here and look at Shiba Swap and the different things that they have, NFTs and burying things and, staking things and all of that stuff. Shibarium again, you see all the things that they've created, they've launched, and that's our problem is now we associate the SHIB leaders as them because of this. You go over to Twitter and you see their Twitter account that comes up that says SHIB token up top and use SHIB token as a mascot, but then we scroll down here and you're talking about, different things that Shibarium. You're talking about how Shiboshis are a big part of it. And you keep mentioning Shibarium, you keep mentioning Shibarium, you keep mentioning Shibarium. And it's just not something that we're all, fans of, is just to see what you have built. We want to see things about SHIB. That's all we care about, right? So, uh, so SHIB is not owned by anyone. Yes, so SHIB is not owned by anyone. We can do development ourselves, and if we want, we do not exactly need them. That's true. The only reason why we went that route, the only reason why a lot of people went that route is because they had people that that were looking to build for this ecosystem and be a part of this ecosystem when it comes to the devs there, when it comes to the breeds, it comes to marketers, it comes to website development, all of these different things. They had people within those roles to do that, while we had people scattered around. So if we look at what the community had versus what the ecosystem dev team had, the community or the ecosystem dev team, I kind of mentioned all that stuff. They had all of those different team members, people that were in either paid or unpaid positions, the people that wanted to support and get the notoriety and all that stuff and the popularity and everything there, whether you're talking about Rowdy Roddy Piper or SHIB Queenie or Archangel or, Trophius or anybody. Those were all people that were either willing to get a slight payment, maybe it was in bone, or get no payment at all. So then you see the community side of it, where the community was building things like the coffee company, right? You're building companies to support SHIB and burn SHIB within that. So we have established ourselves already with this company. We had YouTube channels that were looking to kind of, instead of creating a mine rig, you're creating a burn rig where you're looking to burn as much as you possibly can. There were multiple YouTube channels that were doing that. Not to toot my own horn, but I was the first, where I was burning as much SHIB as possible. I burned 300 million and I wanted to consistently burn. But the issue is that my channel and creating that channel was getting pushback because of the fact that this ecosystem dev team was saying that everything that was built by the community were scammers, right? They don't want to help you guys out, even though we are the only ones burning and they are not. So people believed them, even though they did nothing for SHIB, and collapsed all of these different businesses and people that support SHIB. And that's what really screwed everything up. Them attacking the community was the biggest mistake that we could have made to support that, right? We supported that attack. And I didn't support it. I knew that this was coming. I said that this was the case because I was a part of that attack. They attacked me. They attacked, my character, and they blatantly lied about me, and it got a lot of people to say, this person isn't doing the right thing for SHIB. So anyways, the YouTube channels, you had the coffee company, you had gaming, you had the real businesses that were being created to surround it. You had NFTs, you had people that were trying to create stuff. And because of that negativity that they spread towards the community, all of those things are gone. Whatever happened to Trophy Bitch? I've never heard that. It's funny because it rhymes with it, and it's funny. I talked to him recently, or messaged him recently, Trophius, and he was telling me how the hit piece that he made was basically Satoshi's doing, right? Or supporting or pushing or whatever. But who really knows if that was the case? I want to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. And I'm sure once you are a part of the community, you want to support that community as much as possible. So, that was definitely a conversation that I had that was interesting. And like I said, I don't know who truly pushed for that to get launched. And I'm sure maybe it was like 60-40 or 70-30 to where, he wrote it, Satoshi supported it. I don't really know. But, I just didn't like how he treated people. Yeah, I mean, I didn't like it either. I'm sure he was just probably tired of people mentioning Burns because he was told to shut it down every time. I don't know, right? I'm not going to sit here and speculate, even though I just did. But I think it's definitely all on the leader. So I think if we, the community, would come up with something and come up with multiple things to just say, screw this ecosystem dev team, and the community will take it from here. Because the 417 billion that has been burned, the 417 billion that has been burned here by, the Shiba Inu, for Shiba Inu, was by the community. Zero of that was from the ecosystem dev team. And we look at all of these things that they have built, and a lot of people still support them. A lot of people still say, give Shibarium a month. I didn't even want to give Shibarium a day or a second. I didn't. I wanted to support it because I maybe was like, hey, they probably learned from all of the things that they've done wrong. And now they're going to finally burn with this transaction-based, fee that they have. And lo and behold, the fee is not even going to create any type of an impact, even if we had trillions of dollars that were invested into Shibarium. So it's not creating any type of an impact. I put it out there. I think the number that I came to in my video was like $100 and something trillion or quadrillion. No, it was like single digit quadrillion dollars that need to be spent in order to see one burn for Shiba Inu. You know what I mean? Anyways, guys, I'm going to end this video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. If you guys want to check out my credit card channel, subscribe to my credit card channel here, Perry CC. We're looking to just continue to do videos every day. If you guys are interested in, rewards and how to get the most out of credit cards and all that stuff, feel free to check this channel out. I want to be able to build this up, especially for a lot of the people that are interested in credit cards. Let me show you guys. I'm not even showing my screen. Yeah, so here's the credit card channel, Perry CC. Feel free to check it out. Last video I uploaded was Amex Gold Card. I'm going to have a few videos uploaded, one video per day. So if you guys are interested, feel free to check it out. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much again for watching. I may end up going live on the golf channel as well. I have let me actually go back here and go to my main channel. So I may end up going live on my golf channel. So if you want to go to my channels and go to the golf channel, I may end up going live. I did it yesterday for a little bit, but we didn't have a lot of viewers at all. So if you want to go and support that and, jump over here, I will go live at some point. Maybe even in the next hour, I might even go live. So yeah, definitely feel free to check that out. And yeah, I'm going to get out of here and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.